Drizzle ORM, a lightweight set of tools that makes type-safe object relational mapping with your favorite relational database fun again. Most apps in the real world rely on databases like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQLite to store their critical user data, but working with raw SQL can be painful and even life-threatening when you screw up. Over the decades, hundreds of libraries have been built to abstract away SQL code to hide its complexity inside your favorite object-oriented programming language. This technique is called Object Relational Mapping. It's great and all, but can often bring unnecessary performance overhead and cause leaky abstractions because the developers have no idea how their underlying SQL code actually works. Drizzle is an ORM that takes the opposite approach. It provides an API in TypeScript that closely matches the native underlying SQL code. This gives you the benefits of type safety and IntelliSense without all the crazy abstractions. But how is that possible when every database is different? Instead of trying to jam everything into a single API, Drizzle provides dedicated adapters for each one of them, along with dedicated tools for popular cloud hosts like RDS and Neon. But if this code looks too raw and uncensored for you, it also provides an optional Prisma-like query API that keeps your data fetching and join code concise and readable. In addition, it provides an optional CLI for handling database migrations called Drizzle Kit, but the cherry on top is Drizzle Studio, a GUI you can run locally to manage your data. To get started, you'll first need a relational database. I'm going with Neon, my go-to pick for a Postgres database and the sponsor of today's video. Neon is awesome because it's easy to use, there's a generous free tier, and it even has a fast serverless driver with a Drizzle adapter. You don't even need to install Postgres locally, just create a new database on the dashboard. Both Drizzle and Neon are designed to run on any JavaScript runtime like Node.js, Bun, and Dino, as well as edge runtimes like Cloudflare Workers. Now install Drizzle and your database driver, then connect to the database in your TypeScript code. We could start making queries now, but we don't have any data yet. First, we need a schema. Create a schema file, then define tables with the pgTable function. Each table has a name, followed by columns defined in this JavaScript object. Columns are given constraints with JavaScript functions that match their SQL equivalents. Once a table is defined, we can reference it in other tables to create relationships with foreign keys. And optionally, we can use the relations function to simplify relational queries and joins. Now let's convert this TypeScript code into PostgreSQL by running the Drizzle Kit generate command. That creates a directory with our migration files, which we can then apply to Neon with this migrate function. And now we can use Drizzle's SQL-like API to insert data into the database. And because the schema is strongly typed, it's impossible to write incorrect queries. In addition, because we also created a relation in our schema, we can use the query API to fetch records based on one-to-one, one-to-many, or many-to-many relationships. This has been Drizzle in 100 seconds. Shout out to Neon for making this video possible, and check out their Drizzle tutorial to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.